Are you a registered nurse trained in Nigeria or another country and you're looking to expand your wings by practicing in another country such as the US, UK, Canada, Australia, or wherever? So in this video, I am going to be mentioning 12 top countries to work in as a foreign trained nurse, and I'll be mentioning the salaries and their licensing requirements. And this is in no particular order. This is just like, I just have to like give numbers randomly basically, but this is in no particular order. Okay, so if that sounds like something you are interested in, please make sure to watch this video up until the very end. Okay, welcome and welcome back. If you're seeing me for the very first time, hi, my name is Samuel. I am a registered nurse and I've been making contents around nursing, lifestyle, and music. And if this sounds like something you will be interested in, make sure to watch this video to the very end so that I can get monetized, and share this video to people that you know will like it. Give me a thumbs up, comment, and just show me lots of love. Okay, so let's go into the video, guys. Okay, so the number one on my list is the United Kingdom, and the language spoken in the United Kingdom is English language. So in order to practice in this country, first off, you need to sit for your competency-based test. This is to test your theoretical knowledge in nursing. And if you need help with that, I already have some videos up in my channel that you can check out to help you with your CBT. And after you have done your CBT, then you would have to do your English testing test, if that makes any sense, such as IELTS or TOEFL. And then after that, you would have to sit for your OSCE, that is the Objective Structural Clinical Examination. And you get registered and doors are open for you to practice either in the NHS if you want, private sectors if you want, or care homes. You have to look for jobs and people who would be ready to give you visa sponsorships, of course. And then number two on the list is Canada. Canada is what I like to call the twin of the United States, and I would really love to go to this country one day, probably not to work but just to explore. In Canada, they usually speak English or French. There are some French spoken areas in Canada, and the salary is ranging from $60,000 to 90,000 Canadian dollars per year. Of course, you have to sit for your NCLEX, you have to do your English testing, or probably a bridging course, or whatever, in order to be able to get licensed to practice in this country. So the next on my list is the United States of America. This is where dreams come true, as they say it. So in the US, the salary is ranging from 60,000 US dollars to 120,000 US dollars per year. Of course, this depends on location, and in order to get licensed, you have to sit for your IELTS, get proof that you are competent in English, and then you have to sit for your NCLEX exams in order to prove that you are, a registered nurse and you are competent to practice as a registered nurse in the country. So the fourth one on my list is Australia. Australia is where the scenery is ethereal. It's beautiful, beautiful beaches, sun, lovely air, just amazing. So in order to practice in Australia, you have to get registered with APRA and probably have your IELTS as well. And the salary range is usually from 65,000 Australian dollars to 90,000 Australian dollars per year, of course, depending on location as well. And then number five on my list is New Zealand. So New Zealand it's beautiful as well. I've never been there, but the things that I've seen online is just amazing, just beautiful. They have wonderful greenery. It's just amazing, honestly. I just hope I'm not hyping it too much. So in New Zealand, of course, they speak English, and the salary is ranging from 55,000 New Zealand dollars to 85,000 New Zealand dollars per year. And if you are registered with New Zealand, you can get registered with Australian Nursing Council as well. And of course, you have to apply via CGFNS and everything in order to be able to practice there. New Zealand is peaceful, nurse friendly, and it's easier to enter than you think. Okay, so the sixth on my list is Germany, but with Germany, they don't speak English, they speak German. So you have to sit for German language test, which I think is called the B2 level or so that you have to achieve. So in Germany, the salary is ranging from 33,000 euros per year to 50,000 euros per year, which is a lot of money. But the only thing is that they don't speak English. So you have to apply for and pass their language testing system. Then you will now apply to get licensed by the professional body. So Germany is really recruiting foreign trained nurses, but you just have to learn the language first in order to be at advantage, because I don't think they recruit people who don't speak the language, but even if they do, I think it would be at your disadvantage to work where you don't understand the language, because there will be a barrier, and since there is no communication, there won't be an easy workflow. Okay, so let's go to the next one on the list, guys, which is Ireland. Ireland is the twin of United Kingdom, if I should say so, and they speak English, and they have their Irish euros, I guess. So in Ireland, you have to get registered with the Nursing Midwifery Board of Ireland, called MBI, and you have to sit for your IELTS, of course. And I think theirs is 7 in all areas except 6.5 in one, which is quite amazing. I have done an interview with a wonderful nurse. She's also on YouTube here, and I can't wait to publish that video for you guys. I am just working on some things. I need to set out my podcasting, because it's for my podcast actually. So once I've sorted out that podcasting, then I'm going to update you guys on it all. So that is it with Ireland, and the average monthly salary, I mean annual salary, not monthly, annual, is from 33,000 euros to 50,000 euros. This is a lot of money, a lot. If you probably want to come to the UK, but UK is stressing you out, I would probably suggest you try Ireland, because they're just neighboring countries. Ireland is to the UK the way Ghana is to Nigeria. The next on my list is UAE, that is the United Arab Emirates. And of course, they speak English here as well, but if you speak Arabic, it is a bonus to you. The only thing that I find disadvantageous in working this route is the fact that you do not get permanent residency. You do not get permanent residency, so you always have to be on a visa, and I don't want that. I do not want that at all. I would like to have peace of mind and not having to think that, oh, one day I may just have to go home to my country unplanned and all. So in UAE, it is tax free. They don't get taxed at all, but their salary is ranging from 7,000 to 12,000 per month, and it is tax free. This is amazing. In the UK, your salary could be average of 3,500 per month or more, but by the time they remove tax, be grateful to God if you get 2,500. So that is it with UAE. Let's go to the next one on the list, people. The next one on my list is Norway. Of course, you need to sit for the language tests of again, which is called Norwegian, I think, and you have to pass at B2 level. Then you apply to AK, that is like their nursing council, through their the licensing procedure. And Norway is a very lovely place, and it's nice. And sometimes I've seen or I've heard of people saying they offer scholarships as well. So if you are planning to further your education, this could be a lovely place to consider. But the only thing is that there is language testing, so you may have to learn a new language if you don't already speak that language. And the average salary is between 450,000 Norwegian currency to 600,000 Norwegian currency per year. So the next on my list is Saudi Arabia. It's almost the same kind of thing with UAE that I mentioned earlier, but they speak English mostly at work, but knowing a bit of Arabic is very useful and would help you a lot. And they usually offer free housing. I don't know. I really hope to be able to interview someone who has been in this kind of place before, so that I would get to see and get to hear from the horse's mouth. Because free housing, we don't know how the kind of housing is. Is it comfortable? Is it conducive? But yeah, they say they offer free housing, and their monthly salary is usually ranging from around 8,000 Saudi Arabian currency to 15,000 Saudi Arabian currency per month. So this is amazing, and they really want a lot of people to come there. Like they are eager to employ foreign trained nurses. So if you are interested, you can give it a try. So the next on my list is Qatar, the Qatar Airlines. And I mean, you know that country is beautiful. It is amazing. So if you work there as a nurse, you get a lot of benefits such as free accommodations and tax-free salary. And their salary is ranging from 9,000 to 13,000 per month, and it is tax-free. This is amazing. And the only requirement is that you have to get licensed to QHCP. I can't really remember the full meaning of that right now, but it's like their nursing council. And then you may have to sit for your IELTS as well. So the last but not the least is Finland. I've seen a lot of people talking about Finland sponsoring people to study nursing. This country has a lot of opportunities. But the down part for some people is that you may need to learn a new language if you don't understand Finnish already, and you need to pass at a B2 level. And their annual salary is ranging from 32,000 euros to 45,000 euros. So Finland is a very beautiful country, and if you like, you may consider working there as well. Okay, so that brings us on to the end of this video. So which country do you think you would consider going to? Drop it in the comment section. And if you want me to do a detailed video on how to migrate to any of these countries, please drop it in the comment section and I'll definitely make a video on that. So that brings us to the end of this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share to a friend that you know will need this. And until next time, bye.